things cats love that owners rarely do. And honestly, you're missing out on some of the easiest ways to make your cat incredibly happy, because most people just don't know about these. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole list of simple things you can start doing today that will genuinely improve your cat's quality of life and strengthen your bond. And if you want to keep learning how to give your cat the best life possible, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're constantly sharing tips that will transform your relationship with your feline friend. Let's dive into what your cat wishes you would do more often. The first thing cats absolutely love but rarely get is having their environment rotated and refreshed regularly. Most people set up their cat's space once and then leave it exactly the same for months or even years. But cats actually thrive on novelty within their familiar territory. They love when you rearrange cat furniture, rotate which toys are available, or add new elements to explore even within the same space they know well. Think about it from your cat's perspective. Imagine living in the exact same room with the exact same objects in the exact same positions every single day for years. It would get incredibly boring. Cats are naturally curious and exploratory, and they genuinely enjoy discovering new configurations of their environment. When you move the cat tree to a different window, swap out which scratching posts are in which rooms, or rearrange boxes and hiding spots, you're giving your cat fresh territory to investigate without the stress of an entirely new environment. This is different from making dramatic changes that stress cats out. We're talking about refreshing elements within the familiar space. Maybe this week you put a cardboard box in the living room. Next week, you move it to the bedroom and put a paper bag in the living room instead. You're giving your cat new things to explore and claim as their own, which satisfies their territorial and curiosity instincts while keeping life interesting. The toy rotation is especially important. Instead of having all your cat's toys available all the time where they become boring and ignored, put most toys away and only have a few out at once. Every week or two, swap which toys are available. When you bring out a toy your cat hasn't seen in a couple weeks, it's like getting a brand new toy. They get excited all over again about something they'd forgotten about. Cats love when you create hunting trails by hiding treats or kibble throughout the house. This taps into their natural hunting instincts in a way that's incredibly satisfying. Instead of just putting food in a bowl, scatter small amounts of dry food or treats in various locations around your home. On cat trees, under furniture edges, in crinkly paper, on windowsills. Your cat has to search for and hunt their food, which engages their brain and makes eating so much more rewarding. In the wild, cats would spend hours hunting for multiple small meals throughout the day. Bowl feeding gives them all their food in one boring location with zero mental stimulation. But when you hide food around the house, you're allowing your cat to express natural foraging and hunting behaviors that are deeply satisfying to them. They get to use their incredible sense of smell to track down food, pounce on locations where treats are hidden, and feel the satisfaction of a successful hunt. You can make this even more engaging by changing up the locations regularly, so your cat can't just memorize where food will be. Sometimes hide treats up high, sometimes low to the ground, sometimes in containers they have to manipulate. This variety keeps the hunting game interesting and challenging, which is exactly what cats love. You'll notice your cat becomes more active, more engaged, and seems genuinely happier when they have opportunities to hunt for food rather than just eating from a bowl. Creating a catio or safe outdoor enclosure is something cats absolutely love, but very few owners provide. Indoor cats are safer from dangers like cars, predators, and diseases, but they're completely missing out on the sensory richness of outdoor experiences. The ability to smell outdoor scents, feel different textures and temperatures, watch birds and insects up close, and experience weather changes provides enrichment that's almost impossible to replicate indoors. A catio doesn't have to be expensive or elaborate. It can be as simple as a window box enclosure that attaches to an existing window, giving your cat secure access to fresh air and outdoor observation. Or it could be a small enclosed area on a balcony or patio. Some people build extensive outdoor cat runs that give their cats access to larger spaces while keeping them completely safe. What makes this so valuable is the sheer amount of mental stimulation it provides. Your cat can watch birds flying around rather than just seeing them through glass. They can smell all the outdoor scents, grass, flowers, other animals passing by. They can feel the breeze, experience temperature changes, and observe the world from new vantage points. This level of enrichment is something indoor cats desperately crave but rarely receive. Even if you can't build a permanent catio, you can create temporary outdoor experiences. Supervised time on a screened porch, harness training for outdoor walks, or even just opening a secure window with a screen so your cat can smell outdoor air. All of these provide valuable sensory experiences that indoor cats absolutely love but don't get nearly enough of. Cats love having dedicated alone time spaces that are completely off limits to everyone else. While we often focus on spending time with our cats, cats also deeply value having spaces that are exclusively theirs, where they can retreat and be completely undisturbed. This might seem counterintuitive, but respecting your cat's need for private sanctuary time actually strengthens your bond because your cat feels more secure overall. This means having at least one spot, maybe a specific room, a cat cave, a high shelf, or under a particular piece of furniture, that's understood to be your cat's private retreat. When your cat goes there, no one bothers them. No petting, no trying to coax them out, no loud noises nearby. This space is their safe zone where they can process stress, take uninterrupted naps, or just enjoy solitude when they need it. Cats who have reliable private spaces are less anxious overall, because they know they always have an escape option if things get overwhelming. They're actually more social and affectionate when they're out in communal spaces, because they're choosing to be there rather than feeling trapped with no retreat available. When you respect and protect your cat's private spaces, you're showing them you understand their need for control over their social engagement, which builds enormous trust. Playing hide and seek with your cat is something they genuinely love, but most owners never think to do. Cats are natural hunters who love the thrill of stalking and pouncing, and you can engage these instincts through interactive games where you hide and let your cat find you. This works especially well if your cat likes to follow you around. Instead of just walking from room to room with your cat trailing behind, occasionally duck into a room and hide behind furniture or a door. Your cat will come looking for you, and when they find you, make a big deal out of it. You can pop out playfully, offer treats, or initiate a quick play session. This turns a normal activity into an exciting game that engages your cat's hunting and seeking instincts. Many cats absolutely love this game and will start actively seeking you out and checking hiding spots, which shows they're genuinely enjoying the interactive play. You can also hide and then call your cat's name or make interesting sounds to encourage them to search for you. When they find you, reward them with treats or affection. This not only provides mental stimulation, but also strengthens the recall behavior. Your cat learns that seeking you out and coming when called leads to positive outcomes. Plus, it's just fun for both of you and adds playfulness to your daily routine. Comment down below if you've ever tried playing hide and seek with your cat, or if you're going to try it after watching this video. I'd love to hear how your cat responds to this game. Cats absolutely love having access to running water, not just still water in bowls. We mentioned water fountains briefly before, but let me expand on why cats are so attracted to running water and how you can provide this in multiple ways. In nature, running water is fresher and safer to drink than stagnant water, so cats have an evolutionary preference for moving water sources. Beyond just getting a fountain, you can provide water enrichment by occasionally turning on faucets at a drip for your cat to drink from, placing fountains in multiple locations throughout your home, or even creating water play opportunities. Some cats love fishing for ice cubes in shallow bowls of water, playing with dripping faucets, or watching water features designed for pets. The sound of running water also attracts cats and encourages them to drink more, which is crucial for their kidney and urinary health. Many cats are chronically slightly dehydrated because still bowl water doesn't trigger their drinking instinct strongly enough. When you provide multiple sources of running or moving water, you're meeting both a health need and an enrichment desire that cats genuinely love. You can get creative with this. Some people set up small, pet-safe water features, others have multiple fountains in different areas of the house, and some just make it a habit to let the bathroom faucet drip for a few minutes when their cat shows interest. Any way you can provide access to moving water is something your cat will truly appreciate. Creating elevated highways throughout your home is something cats dream about, but rarely get. We've talked about vertical space before, but let me get specific about what cats really love. Connected pathways at multiple heights that let them travel around rooms without touching the floor. This could be a series of shelves along walls, furniture arranged to create climbing routes, or cat bridges that connect different high points. Cats feel most secure when they can observe their territory from elevated positions and when they have escape routes that don't require them to be at ground level. When you create these elevated highways, you're essentially giving your cat their own private infrastructure within your home that makes them feel incredibly confident and secure. The key is making these pathways actually usable. Shelves should be spaced appropriately for jumping, routes should connect to areas your cat wants to access like windows or favorite resting spots, and there should be stable footing throughout. When done well, your cat will spend significant time traveling these elevated routes, surveying their domain from above, and just enjoying the sense of ownership these pathways provide. This is especially valuable in multi-cat households because it gives cats ways to pass each other without conflict, creates more overall territory by utilizing vertical space, and allows cats to establish different territories at different heights. It's also great for cats who live with dogs or small children. They always have an escape route to elevated safety. Cats love when you respect their zoomie time and even encourage it. You know those moments when your cat suddenly gets a burst of energy and races around the house like they're possessed? Most people either ignore this or try to calm their cat down, but cats actually love when you acknowledge and engage with this natural behavior. The zoomies usually happen because your cat has pent-up energy that needs to be released. Instead of waiting for your cat to randomly get the zoomies, you can actually trigger and direct this energy release through play sessions that encourage running and chasing. Use toys that really get your cat sprinting. Throw balls down hallways, drag wand toys to encourage chasing, or use laser pointers, finishing with a catchable toy so they get satisfaction. When your cat is in zoomie mode, you can make it even more fun by not trying to stop them. Let them race around, maybe playfully chase after them, which often makes them run even more joyfully, or set up obstacle courses they can run through. This high-energy play is incredibly beneficial for your cat's physical health and mental well-being, and they genuinely love when you participate in or facilitate their crazy energy releases. Providing scent soakers is something cats absolutely love, but almost nobody does. Cats experience the world so much through scent, and they love having objects specifically for rubbing their scent glands on. While they'll use furniture and doorways for this, you can provide dedicated scent marking stations that they'll use enthusiastically. This could be a rough sisal post placed at cat height in a doorway, a piece of carpet attached to a wall at the right height for face rubbing, or even specific toys or brushes mounted where your cat can rub against them. When you provide these dedicated marking stations, your cat can engage in this natural territorial and comfort behavior without using your furniture or belongings. You can also create scent enrichment by bringing in safe outdoor smells, maybe a stick from outside, checked for safety first, grass clippings in a secure container, or leaves from cat-safe plants. Cats love investigating new scents, and bringing outdoor smells indoors provides mental stimulation and enrichment. Just make sure anything you bring in is safe and won't have pesticides or other harmful substances. Cats genuinely love routine check-ins, where you acknowledge them without forcing interaction. Throughout your day, taking brief moments to make eye contact with your cat, give them a slow blink, say their name gently, or just acknowledge their presence makes them feel seen and valued. This is different from actively seeking them out for petting. It's just letting them know you're aware of them and they matter to you. These micro-interactions throughout the day build connection without being intrusive. When you walk past your cat napping and you pause to say, "Hey buddy," or give them a slow blink, you're reinforcing your bond in small but meaningful ways. Cats notice and appreciate being acknowledged, and these brief, positive interactions accumulate into a stronger overall relationship. This is especially important for cats who are more independent or who don't seek out constant physical affection. They still want connection and acknowledgement. They just prefer it in smaller doses spread throughout the day rather than long, intense cuddle sessions. When you honor this preference by giving frequent, brief acknowledgements instead of rare, intensive interactions, your cat feels more comfortable and connected. Make sure you're subscribed because we share tips like these all the time that help you understand what your cat really wants and how to give them the happiest life possible. Finally, cats love when you give them choices and control over their daily experiences. This might sound abstract, but it's actually really simple to implement. Instead of making all decisions for your cat, offer choices whenever possible. Put out 2 different toys and let your cat choose which to play with. Offer food in different locations and let them choose where to eat. Provide multiple sleeping spots and let them decide where to nap. When cats feel they have agency and control over their lives, they're happier, less stressed, and more confident. Cats who are constantly having decisions made for them with no input can become passive or anxious. But cats who regularly get to make choices feel empowered and secure because they know their preferences matter. This also applies to interaction. Let your cat choose when to engage with you, rather than always being the one to initiate. When your cat approaches you for attention and you respond positively, they learn that their choices lead to good outcomes. This makes them more likely to seek interaction because it's happening on their terms, which feels safe and comfortable to them. All of these things are relatively simple to implement, but they make a huge difference in your cat's quality of life. The beautiful thing is that most of these don't require expensive purchases or massive time commitments. They're just different ways of thinking about your cat's environment and interactions. When you start implementing even a few of these things your cat loves, you'll notice them becoming more engaged, more playful, and generally happier. Your cat can't tell you in words what would make them happier, so they rely on you to understand their needs and preferences. When you go beyond basic care and actually provide enrichment, choice, and experiences that cats genuinely love, you're showing your cat that their happiness truly matters to you. That's what builds those deep, trusting bonds that make the human-cat relationship so special. If you enjoyed learning about things your cat would love, make sure you're subscribed for more insights like this, and definitely check out this next video where we share even more ways to enrich your cat's life and make them incredibly happy.